Hey, good morning, what's up guys? John's Moto Garage again. Welcome to the channel. Doing a quick update. Do you guys remember the Suzuki Burgman that I took for a spin?
Look at these. Brakes work.
And decided not to buy it, but I was going to help the dude sell it. Well, I'm going to give you an update on that, and then I'll also give you an update on that scam video. The dude who's trying to pawn off a title that hadn't been notarized, and just everything about the deal was real sketch. We'll do an update on both of those here in the garage. So first on the Suzuki Burgman. So what happened? I posted it for the dude, and he had people hitting him up the next morning, like right away. And long story short, he ended up selling the bike for 1,900 bucks, or the scoot. He sold it for $1,900. So I basically lost out on a $900 opportunity on that one because he was gonna let me have it for 1,000 bucks. But that's the name of the game. I didn't know the market. I wasn't confident going in on it. In hindsight, I'm thinking, dude, 1,000 bucks, I should just bought it anyway because it was a fun thing to zip around town. But I'm not in the game to just be making uninformed decisions, and I just didn't have the data to back up my decision on that one. So that was a $900 loss, missed opportunity on the Suzuki Burgman. What a bummer, what a drag, and that's what happened. All right, so the Suzuki Burgman, that thing sold for 1,900 bucks. I was surprised. It had like 20,000 miles. Cosmetically, it was a little rough around the edges. Had some sun damage, just worn. But one owner bike, had newer tires, had maintenance records, all that stuff. So, and I guess, you know, for 2,000 bucks and less, it's hard to get a good running vehicle. And that thing was a fun bike to mob around. All right, and then for the scam, remember the scam? I looked at a Suzuki Gladius, basically what the new SV650 is.
No. And you said you've had it 3 years, plus or minus, and you bought it from your brother? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he was the original owner?
I don't know for sure if he actually was.
Okay.
And the bike itself was just a hunk of junk. The thing did not run good. Everything was crap on it. But the long and the short of it is that the guy had given me the story that he had owned it for 3 years. He bought it from his brother, who had owned it for a number of years prior to that. So when I get out there to look at the bike, I look at the title, and for one, it's not notarized, so the owner sold it or signed it, but it wasn't actually notarized. So that was the big thing. And then for two, the dude's story just did not check out, because looking at the title, I could tell it had been registered more recently, and you can see, you know, when the last two registrations were done on the title, if that makes sense. And when I was pressing the dude, asking him questions, nothing added up. The next day, I reached out to the lady who owned the bike before. I had her number because she had listed it like a week and a half prior, and I'd reached out to her on the bike, and she ended up selling it to this guy. But the reason I went out to this one is because I thought it was the same person selling the bike, just under like a different account, because I think the first one was on like Craigslist, and then this one was on OfferUp. Basically, I thought maybe this is the same person. They said they've had it for 3 years, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I didn't think they were going to be lying about it. Long story short, I reached out to her. I said, hey, basically confirmed that the dude was lying. She said, yeah, I sold it to somebody for $1,400. So she had sold it to them for $1,400, and then they were basically just trying to turn around and flip it. So what I think happened, I don't think the dude was necessarily trying to pull a fast one, aside from just trying to make a buck and lying about how he got the bike. I don't think he actually, now looking back, I don't think he knew that the title hadn't been notarized. So when I pointed it out, I think to him that was a shock, like, oh crap, I didn't realize that. So yeah, I don't think he was necessarily trying to pull a real fast one. He was just lying about how he got the bike and all that stuff. Anyway, so that was it. That's the update on the Suzuki Burgman and the update on the scam, Craigslist fast one that somebody was trying to pull on me. Both good learning experiences, and that's about it. Gracias for tuning in. As always, John's Moto Garage, where we buy, ride, sell different motos, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'll do some more updates here along the way. I'm checking out a bike today, super stoked on it. Hopefully it pans out. I'll let you know after the jump. Adios. Nos vemos.